What's up? It's Chris from StonefoxMedia, and I hope everyone's having a blessed day. Now, I just have to talk about this thing right now. Microsoft just dropped like another huge bomb on everybody right now when it comes to the Xbox Scorpio, and as soon as I heard it, I was just like, I'm sorry, what? Well, it looks like Mark Ybarra did come out there on Twitter, and he did make a statement saying that we'll keep tuning Scorpio to empower creators to share their best versions of their games. Unlocked an extra gigabyte of RAM for them, now 9 gigabytes of GDDR5. Wow. Okay, Microsoft, we need to talk right now, okay? Because right now, this thing was already super powerful for a console. It is the most powerful console ever. Let's just kill the debate on that. But now they done went and made it better. They done went and made it better. This is ridiculous. Remember before it was 8 and then it was 4 for the operating system. So now it's 9 and then 3 for the operating system. I believe PlayStation 4 Pro is either 4 or 4.5 for the operating system. So let's just say 4. Let's just cut it in half. 4 and 4. This thing is more than double the amount of RAM. Let's just think about that. This thing is ridiculously overpowered for a console, especially if you have things like system parity there where you're like, oh, we want everything to be fair and equal. They should not do this system parity. This thing should be completely unfair because that is why people are going to buy it, because it is completely unfair. However, regardless of the whole entire Twitter storm that you have going on right now, you have the comments like, this thing is crazy, the most hilarious gifts I've ever seen. Like some of these, I'm like, yeah, some of this stuff really does apply to this whole entire situation about the Xbox Scorpio's power versus the PlayStation 4 Pros. What this thing is going to come down to is the games. Okay, on Sunday, we got about, what, 4 days before we find out when we can, one, pre-order this thing, and two, how much is this thing going to cost? And three, how much games do you have that's coming out for it? Now, do I think Microsoft is dumb? No. Microsoft is not dumb. They've been getting beat by Sony pretty bad right now, but they're not stupid. If they release this whole entire Xbox Scorpio, they have to just bring out more than just a system. They can't be like, oh, we got Forza. Oh, we got Gears of War. No. You need to do something else. You need to bring out new franchises. I don't think that Microsoft is sitting back going, well, we're just going to release this thing and just hope people want to buy whatever games that we already have right now. This thing needs to launch with some games that they've been holding in their back pocket. Not one, at least two. I mean, Nintendo Switch did Zelda and they pretty much just crushed it. So you got to come out with something, okay? You can't just bust out some Forza and think you're going to just wreck, or Halo Wars 2, which was a great seller. This thing is going to come down to the games because let's be honest here. If Sony is not worried about the power of this system, then they are dumb. People care about cool specs. They want them. That's why people have high-powered gaming PCs. And if you just ignore it and hope it goes away, that's not a very good business model. You do want to be competitive and you do want to put your best foot forward. And PS4 Pro is not Sony's best foot forward. Let's just say that. There's not a huge, stark difference between, you know, the regular PS4 and the PS4 Pro. I mean, they do cool things with the checkerboard rendering, but the Scorpio doesn't have to do those tricks. They can just do it. Nike. So I want people to take this and really just marinate on this, because on Sunday it's going down and I'm going to be watching it. I'm going to be doing videos and stuff like that on it. It's going to be happening. If this thing is $399, it's going to be a mic drop. It's just going to be... If this thing is $499, it's going to be like, you can keep the mic in your hand, but you can like look like you just said something compelling. If it's $599, then this thing is going to be a flop. I'm sorry. It's just going to be a flop. It's going to be flop. It's going to be flop. It's going to flippity flop. Flippity flop. That's what it's going to be. So just everyone just keep your eyes open for this whole entire thing. I do want to thank Tech King HD and Hector Rivera for supporting me on Patreon. I really do appreciate your support. Again, you guys can support me right there on Patreon. Shout out to, you know, the other people that started to support me on Patreon. Really do appreciate you guys' help. I really do. Well, that's all the news I got for you guys right now. Like, subscribe, follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook, you know, as soon as my news becomes available. Thank you guys for watching. God bless, and I'll holler at y'all later.
Bye.